Good morning from a dismal, raining Manchester day. Today is special. Today involves these bad boys. People gave me them and showing you guys something that you've been asking to see on the channel for a long time. Something a bit different, which is whether me, man like Marcus, can kick ball. I think that's what the kids are calling it these days. Am I right? Don't know. TikTok dance. Yeah, I am going to a training session this morning, football training session with a bunch of psychopaths, aka people who like to go in net. It's perfect. I won't have to go in net. I'm just crossing a ball, maybe some finishing. You know, going to talk to them about what boots are best for goalkeepers, what goalkeepers require, any funny boot stories they've got. I'm going to get a breakdown on narrow feet, wide feet, stuff like that. I'm basically asking people who play high level football what they need from football boots, seeing it firsthand, giving them some advice about their boots, and you're going to get to see me hopefully score a few pingers, putting some nice crosses, stuff like that, you know what I mean? Right, this is PRB times the GKN Goalkeeper Network. See you in a sec. Bang grip socks. Here we go, new sponsorship, one of only 2 people in the world right here, but don't worry guys, we've done a swap. Check that out, go with the grip socks, show you these on the pitch in a minute. Here we go, might have a little dabble in net today, let's see. Rocking the Vapor 14 AG. Got the Phantom Venoms as a backup, just in case. I'll introduce these lads in a minute. So I'm here down at the pitch with Chris and Ollie from the GKN, putting on one of their goalkeeper coaching sessions. Bunch of lads here who are obviously goalkeepers, not me. But I said I'll get involved, do some bits. And what I'm going to do in this video is talk to a few of them about specifically what the goalkeepers want from a pair of boots. Something I don't know, never played in net. I get asked all the time by you guys, what's the best boot for a defender, for a goalkeeper, for a striker, for wide feet, narrow feet? So I'm going to try and do videos, talking to people, getting their experience, covering them, hopefully get a few clips of me kicking the ball about, doing some funny stuff, and showing you what these guys down at GKN do. If anyone here is a goalkeeper, wants any gloves, training gear, grip socks, stuff like that, get at them. I'll put the links in the description. Now I'm going to turn this around and show you what we're doing down here. So you see, big difference goalkeepers have to a lot of other players when it comes to boots is there's a lot of short, sharp movement, side to side, jumping, impact when you're coming down, stuff like that. So I'm interested to see what these lads say about what they want in a boot, what makes a difference. Obviously then, kicking, stuff like that, but it's going to be very different to the kind of movement, especially, that most players have. So, could be quite interesting.
Focus for me. Nice, you. Good. Good attack. Yes, Jim, drop back. Feet. Good. Good. Nice. In. Nice height. Lovely stuff. Working across. Yeah. Nice, you. Drop. The nose.
So, showing you a little bit of what these lads are doing in the background. What I've done is I've pulled Ollie from the GKN here, who sorted this out with this little experience. What we're going to do some drills here. Do a little bit of footwork, come through, shoot at him. He's obviously going to save everything because I'm shit and he's good. But first of all, I just want to say thank you very much for having me down here. Tell us a little bit about GKN, what you do.
Basically, we're a goalkeeping brand. The first thing you'll see on that Instagram is these, the glove range that we've got. As Marcus is seeing here, we've run the coaching sessions as well.
Top notch.
So it's an all-round goalkeeping brand. But it's good to finally get a session in with Marcus.
He's the only other person who drinks as much Monster Energy as I do. Sorted me out a can this morning. So we're going to get into these drills now, and then what I'm going to do after this is speak to him and some of the lads down here about what goalkeepers want from a boot and what makes it different compared to an outfield player. Right, here we go into the drill, see if I've got the minerals. Decent little start that. Seen that? That's a proper goalkeeper. Another big hand on that. What a save! No stopping that one. So I'm out of breath now, but you've seen there, Ollie knows what he's on about. Some serious saves there. Nice little warm up, I'm fucking gassed. But what we wanted to talk about is the grip socks I showed you at the start of this video. They're made specifically by these guys for goalkeepers. And I find them great being a bigger guy, a bit more cushioning on them. But what I'm going to do is ask Ollie now why they've done what they've done with it and how the boots affect the goalkeeper. I'm going to get a first-hand perspective on what's different compared to big lump outfield like me. So, tell us about the socks.
So the socks, we've had them for about a year now. We started putting the plans in place to have a grip sock for keepers, specifically for goalkeepers. 90% of the time as a keeper in a match, you're moving laterally. So that's the reason why the sole of the foot has a different grip that you might get to other grip socks. The lateral movement in the game is so important. You know, a lot of keepers are bigger lads. So really, if that affects your game in any way, it gives you a bit more stability in your game, whether that's through distribution, shot stopping, all different aspects of goalkeeping. But keepers seem to like them, so we'll keep them coming.
Good. Keepers and people like me.
Striking, Hakan.
We've spoken about these bad boys, the socks, but do boots make a difference for goalkeepers? And if so, what do you look for in a football boot?
I think boots in general, it's whatever you're comfortable in. Whether, you know, there's always the moniker of if vapors are for keepers or if for tricky wingers. If you're comfortable in them, that's what matters. Me personally, I've got very wide feet.
Same.
So I tend to really go against the grain. I prefer a narrower boot. I tend to wear a boot that's half a size smaller, just so it's a bit more fitted and there's no give in the boots.
I guess that comes in important when it comes to your distribution and stuff, and especially because you've got to make sure every time that you're getting the ball out, you're getting the right result. You don't want to be one of them guys who's just pinging out for a throw-in every time.
No, I mean, I do that anyhow, but that's my ability rather than the boots. But yeah, if there's any sort of like, you know, giving the boots any little bit of space, then that can make a big difference. You need confidence, not to sound cliche, you need confidence in your boots. I'm sure someone will thank me for that. But you know, I'm coming up with the Phantom GTs, looking maybe for a new boot to try. I'm sure something will pop up on Proper Retro.
Yeah, I know a guy who sells some boots.
I think I might go with him.
Sound right. Thank you very much for that. I'm going to film a couple more bits now, maybe speak to a couple of the other lads here when we get a sec, talk about what other goalkeepers like. So I'm sure it probably differs a little bit. So as punishment for how bad that was from me, Ollie's doing the unthinkable. He's making me go in net. He's giving me these GKN gloves, which are amazing. I'm sure they're going to make me a good goalkeeper. But yeah, he's going to put me through a couple of warm-ups, little drills, so I'm going to get a little feel for what goalkeepers actually do, because I've been in net maybe once in my life, and then hopefully I'll see why these socks are made the way they are, see the AG boots help out, all this different stuff. Please pray for me. Like the music.
these bad boys. GKN, check them out. Tell you what, I thought I was going to go a lot worse.
Hey, unbelievable. Oh, and the out of road trotters. Gave a pass, so I go there. Great dragging on.
Nice that.
Yes, that. Need help.
Oh, it was you.
Here I am with Josh. We've just been doing the session together here. Brilliant goalkeeper, techers, as we've just seen. But I want to ask you now, specifically as a goalkeeper, what do you look for in a pair of boots?
Just light.
Light.
Light pair of boots. You don't want to be too heavy when you're moving around.
Exactly. I think we both got the same on right now. Vapor 14. So for you specifically, it's just making sure you're light on your feet, you can get around. When it comes to kicking and stuff like that, do you notice a difference depending on what you're wearing?
Yes, yeah. I feel like with these I can feel the ball more.
Yeah.
Get more contact on the ball. When I used to wear Adidas, it's a little bit heavier,
Yeah.
a bit thicker around the sides around here. So when I'm striking it, it's just don't feel right on my foot.
Makes perfect sense. So what you want is something that's light, you can move around in, something where you've got more of like a barefoot feel, you can feel the ball more, so you're making the most out of your distribution stuff. In terms of a sole plate, because you're moving around side to side a lot, do you usually wear FG boots? If you're playing on air, would you wear AG, anything like that?
If I was on grass, I'd wear metals.
Yep.
And if it was on Astro, I'd wear just normal blades. Just if you wear metals on Astro, you can end up getting stuck in the ground.
Yeah, exactly. And then so far, in terms of boots, what's the best boots you've ever worn as a goalkeeper? Vapor 14,
Yep.
get your best boot. Yep. Brilliant, nice one, mate. And now we're here with Hakan, just been in the session again, top keeper, got a nice pair of Preds on right now. So for you as a goalkeeper, what do you look for in a pair of boots?
Comfort.
Comfort, number one.
Yeah, number one's comfort. Then obviously style.
Yeah, got to look fresh.
Decent colourway.
For the big moments.
Yeah.
A lot of lads I've spoke to so far have said they like black boots and stuff, but you and Ollie rocking a white pair.
Yeah, why not? White gloves, white boots.
Nice.
Black boots, black gloves. Depends what.
Do you feel like if you look good, you play better?
You know what? I do have this thing in my head where if I've got white boots on, white socks, I feel more confident striking the ball.
100% I agree. I always say, if you like the boots you're wearing, if you like your kit, etc., you're more comfortable, you're more confident.
100%.
Nice one. When it comes to distribution, kicking, stuff like that, is there anything that you look for in a pair of boots in terms of how thick they are, or do you like leather, synthetic?
Honestly, as long as I get a decent amount of grip on my standing foot, I'm happy.
Yeah.
I've had a couple of boots in the past where my standing foot slides.
Yeah.
Striking the ball slide on the deck. When that slides, I feel a lot less comfortable striking.
Yeah, that makes total sense. And in terms of, we've got the Preds on right now, how do you rate these?
When I first put them on, I thought they were a bit, actually not that comfortable, quite solid, not that, durable.
Yep.
But they've actually stood up quite well. I think obviously, like most boots, once you've worn them in, they've been alright. I mean, they're getting battered, I'm not going to turn black on here, but
That's in the amount of kicking practicing you lot do. I'm not surprised, a lot of force on them.
But the amount of on the 3G, sometimes I think a black boot might have it better.
Nice one. And then one last question: what is the best pair of boots you've ever had as a goalkeeper?
I liked the lasers when they first came out, the originals, and the second, the laser 2s as well.
Yeah.
But all that being said, I've got the new 90
Yeah. Tempo 9s, everyone's got a big fan of them. So right. Nice one, mate. Thank you so much for that. It's appreciated. So wrapping up here, Hakan is trying on the Phantom Venoms. He spotted them. What do you think of the fit? Said he likes Total 90s. I said these are kind of the modern version. Converting people here everywhere. Just wrapping up, been a great do. Ollie, just want to say thank you very much for having me down.
Always, mate, thank you for coming down.
No, it's fine. I'm sure we'll be back again soon to do some more.
Yeah.
Right. If you don't know, GKN, get to know them, check them out. So, sorry about the audio in that last clip. Hope it was bearable. If not, thanks for watching the rest of the video anyway. Just going to summarise things here very quickly. We've worked with some goalkeepers, we've spoken to them, we've seen what they need. I've spoken about the difference between goalkeepers and outfield players in terms of movement, footwork, stuff like that, things that make a difference. We've got some first-hand opinions on what different keepers like to wear currently, and got some answers I wasn't expecting, you know what I mean, things that I've never thought about. I'm sure lots of people watching this aren't goalkeepers as well, so always interesting to know. We might write goalkeepers off as weirdos and psychopaths, which is true from what I've seen, but also they are people too, they wear football boots. Never would have thought Vapor 14s were a keeper's boot, but turns out some people like them. So hopefully you found this video useful. If you've got any more questions, drop them in the comments below. I'm sure I'll be teaming up with the boys at GKN again soon, do some more content, because that was really fun. Good to get out there, film some different kind of stuff. Hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please subscribe, comment on this. It can be anything, random letters if you want. It just helps. Give the video a like, share it, tag someone. If you know any goalkeepers, send them this video, see what they think about it. For now, this is over and out. There'll be more videos coming soon. Thank you very much, my season ticket holders. Till the next one.